Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Carvajal can get it clear. Vieira. Now it's Iniesta. There's no flag. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale's cross. That has been knocked clear. More and more pressure on the ball here. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Messi. Iniesta. Gattuso tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this?
That was lovely, that.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And the counter is on. Iniesta. Iniesta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's found some space. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to retrieve it. He is just caressing the ball. Yaya Toure. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. Messi. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Odo. 15 minutes till half-time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. And it's Gattuso.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi, and he's certainly onside here. Chance! This time surely! Goal! Barcelona! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those...
Big chance!
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Gattuso, and they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Iniesta. Can he get it through? Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi, Carvajal kept it, and we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Some resolute defending there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Spread it left. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Modric. Yaya Toure. To Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Bale. Modric. Still just the single goal between the sides. Nicely weighted ball. He's come in hard. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that some...
It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he was alert to it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, such a clever touch. Bale touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Cut it out. Odo. Israel appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found a way through, and it's played into the middle. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And he welcomes it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rui Costa. Israel finding their passes. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cleared without complication. Played out to the right. And they've got a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Carvajal, in it comes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Nedved. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Great ball, and he's in here. Gattuso. Dixon. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the run. Vieira. Modric spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's burst through. Plenty to aim at here. That's really well cleared. And time is up. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
Gives it back. Abiati claims it without any fuss. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Carvajal, is one of the most adventurous full...
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's gone forward. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Toure does really well there, he is strong. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. So it is still 0-0. Pressing high and with purpose. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yaya Toure tries to play it through. Yaya Toure.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
And a chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement, and that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's opted for the long pass. Albert Ferrer. Messi. Yaya Toure. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Dorquaime. He's through here. Carvajal receives it in a good position here. Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Odo plays it long.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Dorquaime. Ferdinand simply refused to be outdone there. Back into the middle. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely spread.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nedved. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Well, there's the clearance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldo is flagged offside. And it's Carvajal. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? Hullet. No, that's too long. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Gattuso. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Rui Costa. Hullet. This looks promising. Rui Costa. Now it's Nokwaimi. Vieira gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. And that has been cleared.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 25. Bale. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4. Kaká. El dorsal 9. Ibrahimovic.
Toure with the short one.
El dorsal 7. Iniesta.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And there's a searching pass. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looks across and plays it in. Baresi. Knocks it into space. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gattuso. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Iniesta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ferdinand did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Yaya Toure. Barcelona finding their passes. Fired deep to big header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Gattuso. Pass somewhat off target.
Israel nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Messi is on his own. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, what has happened here? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Gattuso. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started.
Well, they could break here. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Tries to pass it through. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Iniesta. And this is Bale. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not the most convincing of passes. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Driving on and making good progress. Gattuso. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That could spell trouble. And he's following up! Goal! Israel! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already.
And this is Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira carries the ball down the right. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Bale. Iniesta. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rui Costa. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Messi. Messi, and he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. Yaya Toure. Looking for a runner. Cleared without hesitation. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. Good read, needed to be. Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Israel trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Iniesta has it in a wide position. Carvajal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Gattuso, spread out to the left. Gattuso, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rui Costa, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way past. Nicely weighted. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Gattuso clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, and that has left him in a heap. Closing in on goal, and he's in on goal.
the shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Israel appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Shoots!
Cleared away.
Chance, surely!
Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Gattuso. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quality ball. And this is Bale. It's Bale!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now that's well seen too.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries a deft little ball. And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 22, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9.
He's there to retrieve it.
El dorsal
Now it's
4,
Eze.
Kaká.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through.
And the shot!
Nedved finds himself offside.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Modric. He has found the way through.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Messi out to the right. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot!
Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score.
Shapes to shoot! He can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that is out of play. Messi. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
4 minutos de descuento.
And he shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Israel complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it.
And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened, and their character, and that's cause for address.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.